Ever loved so hard at 16 your heart and hormones teamed up and staged a full-blown rebellion? The kiss was anything but tentative. It was hungry, urgent. Jackson's hands found her waist, pulling her closer as she let herself sink into him. Ella's pulse quickened as she kissed him back, a flood of new emotions crashing through her like a wave. There was a desperation in the way they kissed, a need to feel each other that neither had anticipated. Jackson's lips trailed to her neck, his breath warm against her skin as his hands roamed, exploring her like she was something he wanted to memorize. Ella's head spun. Every touch, every shift of his body against hers felt electric. She wanted more. She needed more. She gasped as his lips found hers again, deeper this time, the kiss slow and deliberate. His hands slipped beneath the fabric of her shirt, sending a thrill through her body. Ella wasn't sure where her nervousness went. All she knew was the way her heart pounded as she pressed herself closer to him. There was no doubt in her mind anymore. This feeling was real. She pulled away just enough to catch her breath, their foreheads pressed together, a shared moment of vulnerability. "Are you sure about this?" Jackson asked softly, his voice rough. Ella's answer was a quiet kiss, as if it spoke louder than words ever could. She was sure. And for the first time in a long time, she felt completely alive, completely herself. The days that followed were nothing like Ella had expected. She wasn't just falling in love with Jackson, she was discovering herself in ways she never had before. It wasn't just about stolen moments and passion, it was about finding a new kind of comfort with someone who made her feel seen. It was the first time she truly felt wanted, not just for who she was on the surface, but for everything she was becoming. Every touch, every kiss with Jackson felt like a milestone, a new chapter of her life. And maybe it was the first time she wasn't scared of the changes happening to her, of the growing feelings in her chest. But those feelings were not without complications. The whispers between friends, the shared glances when they thought she wasn't looking, it was all part of the high school world they lived in. And even though they had their disagreements, even though the world sometimes seemed like it wanted to pull them apart, there was no doubt in her mind about one thing. Jackson was hers. To watch the full story unfold, click the link below. Because some stories deserve to be felt all the way through. This is Everlore Diaries, where every story leaves its mark.